Hello, my extremely dear Aries. It is your turn. This is Vera. Some of my flowers are kind of shedding. Okay, this is Vera with your love reading for October, my Aries. And, okay, here we go. So for the energy between, the connection between the two of you, you and your counterpart, what is the depth reality of that connection? Okay, and you have the Seven of Wands. So this is a place, this is a relationship in which you can lay down any armor that has accrued over the course of your life, any armor that's kind of built up around you. This is a place, a small sunny patch where you can rest. You can rest from any things that have felt embattled. And it's supported by, the relationship in the world is supported by the clarity, this, I was going to say genderless, but this gender non-conforming clarity of this Queen of Swords here in the Kawaii deck. There's a freedom. The clarity and the freedom go hand in hand. The clarity is the freedom. The freedom is the clarity. And it's like a freedom to be yourself without this protection of armor that you may not have even really realized had accumulated around your heart or around you over the course of your life. But this relationship is the one, you know, either in a renewal of some, or a deepening commitment, or a new person, whatever connection you're watching and thinking of. This is a place where it's safe to lay down your arms. Okay, what happiness, what method or moment of happiness draws you toward this relationship? Okay, well, this is the Five of Pentacles, which is generally seen not as a happy card, of feeling outside, abandoned, you know, out in the cold, outside the warmth of the church, you know, but it's almost even ostracized. Like you've been, maybe something in your life went away, and like some place that you always thought would be home, or yeah, a home, and maybe that kind of fell apart for whatever reasons. But this shining light that's glinting off the window into that past, this shining light, you actually do have a companion here. And this is the happiness of like the surprise that there's more love. And then how does your companion come into this? Just with absolute, like if you're getting a few shafts of light here on a cold day, this person is coming in with just complete joy. They're there for this. They are there for you. Okay, and these energies obviously can be mixing and playing out within each of you and between each of you both. In what way are those around you, including your ancestors and those who've passed away, supporting you in this relationship? So for you, those who love you, who are on the other side and just, you know, sort of coming from your side of the aisle, they help you in their groundedness of life on earth, like being able to connect to the earth. I really like watching Divine Love Crystal Grid, and she was talking about, you know, like clearing and connecting with your root chakra by, like, you know, standing barefoot on the ground. This tradition of earthiness, of being able to make things happen in the 3D, as they say. Just, you have all this to draw upon, both within yourself and within your ancestral line and within those around you, really wanting to support you in this. And for the person you're thinking of, it's kind of like a moving away from difficulty. There's been a moving away from difficulty. Maybe this is played out over generations, and also within the arc of this person's life so far. So there's a moving. It's interesting. You have this groundedness as you're surprised by this happiness of moving beyond something that you thought you might not survive, I think. And for them, what they thought they might not survive, or what some of their ancestors may not have survived, that's brought them to this new shore where they can greet this love between the two of you with just a lot of confidence. A lot of confidence. You're meeting each other. You're imbuing each other with confidence. Okay, what is surprising to you that draws you, that, you know, within you as this relationship articulates? Okay. So for you, we have maybe a new ability to communicate, or a new way of being creative. You're surprised at this renewal, this grand renewal in your life. Perhaps after a time, after a time you thought maybe you wouldn't survive, there's a renewal. There's a depth of renewal that surprises you. And oh my goodness, this person is so happy to be with you, Aries. They have gotten the sun twice. They've gotten the sun twice. That's just beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay. What that's familiar, I've been drawing these cards, and it's sort of both for like what's familiar within you that you might need to let go of to fully articulate, to fully experience this relationship, but also, before I see which one came out, not only on the bottom of the deck we have the 10 of Cups. I mean, that is a beautifully happy relationship. A commitment to joy and to grounding that joy under the rainbow. Okay, so these cards I'm going to draw next are, and one popped out for you, in some senses, something that you need to let go of or accept about the past. And then also, at the same time, something you can draw on that's familiar within you. And you got the Fool. You may have felt you've been made a fool of at times in love, but the openness and the willingness to step into love is something that you are good at and experienced at, and will serve you going forward as it is renewed. Oh my gosh, and what this person has to draw upon and let go of is feeling wounded, feeling injured, feeling harmed, despairing. Maybe it's actions people have taken, but maybe it's also things that have happened that have just been so, I'm getting the word tragic even, in their past. So to accept that these things occurred, but then this person just has such joy. This is like a pulsing of the universe, of source love, as we all inhabit the spaces between the stars. This is looking quite nice, my dear Aries, and you just go on there and enjoy it. Okay?